things, because it's just pure physical damage coming out from Kunkka.
Schofield, we've seen this before. Arcane Curse and a toss back in. Do they spear him as well? No, it's God's Rebuke to push Miposhka closer to Chris Luck with a Death Pulse and the damage over time. Stinger picks up that first kill of the game.
Good start for Silencer. That means he can buy maybe a healing trouble.
I had to take a sip of water. Yeah, Chris Luck, he's got Fairy Fire. Limited on the mana though. No more Death Pulse, but a good toss back into the tower.
No mana on Chris Luck.
Yeah, he can't cast any spells, and that means with the Torrent landing and Toronto Tokyo slapping Schofield, should be able to grab up a kill here with that next Tidebringer hit. K1's died meanwhile up at the top lane. Mirror and Collapse diving past tier 1 with a great deep observer ward. Oh, the toss! Schofield dodging the Torrent. Toronto Tokyo is being dragged around.
That's a lot of space. Still gonna get a kill, 200 gold. Not too much lost, because Wyvern was collecting XP on the mid lane, and as you said, there was a kill on the top lane. It's super strong lane. Tidehunter plus Weaver, a lot of overtime damage, also fine, because you are spamming your illusions. This opens up a lot of room for Whisper to play aggressively on the bottom lane. If anyone decides to rotate, that's gonna be a kill. He's getting closer to his Meteor Hammer.
Here comes Schofield with Chris Luck. Rotating into Collapse. Reaper's Scythe expended there. Not sure if it was needed, but it makes damn sure.
Oh no, you have to use it. That's the law. If you rotate with Necro, you're getting the kill.
Oh, and a Fairy's Trinket. Nice little prize. The cherry on top there. A neutral item drops. Chris Luck. And they do relieve a lot of that pressure that K1's been feeling.
It feels good.
But look at Team Spirit. Straight into action mid lane. Toronto Tokyo cleaving through with that Tidebringer onto Tiny. And Yatoro pops the Metamorphosis for a push 8 minutes in onto a tier 1 tower. Being surrounded. Schofield. He wants to try and avalanche toss this and Whisper. TP's cancelled thanks to Miposhka's Winter's Curse. Finish off the Mars, slowly but surely.
Good body blocks.
Nice spear back, but you're right,
this
the body
is a
block.
stun. This is not a body block.
Blocking the Piggy. Whisper still alive somehow, but eventually he'll get taken down.
Miposhka did not want to take the kill, but was forced to do it in the end.
Oh! That was nice. Toronto Tokyo angles himself perfectly for that Tidebringer splash to finish off Schofield. Chris Luck, the priority for your Winter Wyvern as Mira scouts Beast Coast maneuver. Whisper, clipped by the Torrent, throws the arena, but the Ravage counteracts Beast Coast plan. Chris Luck with a Death Pulse to try and heal them up. Whisper escaping to the right-hand side, but tracked back by Mira.
BKB.
With Toronto Tokyo's BKB, he finds easy picks. Mira's dominating, a double for Weaver. A smoke popped in the middle of the fight, but a two-man Torrent is what Team Spirit needed. Now K1 and Chris Luck in trouble. They pounce forward with the help of the Global and the Scythe. They pick off the Winter Wyvern, but that is not a worthwhile kill to expend so many ultis on.
They also...
Someone's turned into a little piggy. You can hear the squealing. Yatoro, he is isolated up here. TPs are coming very quickly from Spirit, but he's juked them through the trees. The Global Silence comes. Chris Luck and Whisper battling with Collapse, but he holds the Ravage as Schofield, and he's demolished by Toronto Tokyo. Now the Ravage to cancel a TP. Whisper's caught out on the left-hand side while Chris Luck chasing Yatoro. Finally, Whisper dies, but this poor Necro, his Reaper Scythe does nothing. There's raindrops and Manta, he just dies.
It's a disaster for Beast Coast. They're still chasing. Man, Toronto Tokyo...
He's toying with them.
Yeah, pretty much, you know, just setting him up for that Tidebringer. Also Ravage being popped pretty perfectly. And since you popped the meta, you can go...
Sit in that mid lane, bodyguard his tower. K1 and Chris Luck get in on top of the Tide, but he is a very big boy. Holds pipe, holds Ravage, waiting for his time to strike. K1 dragged back in, incredibly low. Shadow Dance forced out early on. And Beast Coast lose Schofield as Yatoro able to take him down. A Winter's Curse on the Chris Luck. Yes, there's a Global and an Arena. Yatoro very low, but he's going to turn with the Sunder. Chris Luck gets off the shroud, but the Ravage from Collapse. They do get the Scythe down onto Miposhka, but they're going to lose everybody. Beast Coast, they've been slain. A 4-for-1. A Silencer is the lone hero surviving everything, and he was... Now, Whisper and Stinger, the two big ultis for Beast Coast with that Arena and Global, just haven't been effective whatsoever against Collapse with this Ravage. Chris Luck, is he dead again? Toronto Tokyo's here with a BKB. They chuck out the Shiver's Guard, but Chris Luck is taken down by Collapse. Now the chase is on. Whisper on the run. He tries to get back up to the high ground, throws out the Arena, launches a spear towards them, but the Winter's Curse will drag Schofield in as well. They're being battered back by the Guardians of the Arena, but the two-man Torrent there, and down they go. Is there another one? K1 has been scouted by Mira. Sunder comes out from the Terror Blade to put Mira back up to nearly full HP, the safety net, and they haven't needed him yet. Collapse, getting tickled by the toss of Tiny. X-Mark boat is going to connect in onto Schofield, and yet again it is easy pickings. Mira comes in from the back, finish him off while K1, he's trying, bless his little cotton socks.
Ravage available.
There's just no chance for K1 to do a damn thing. Nullifier on Chris Luck will obliterate the Necro, and Yatoro comes out with a double kill.
When you use Yule Scepter and it gets nullified, it more looks like a tier 4.
Ready to pull the trigger. Illusion's going to scout the high ground, and Chris Luck walks down to the low ground. Risky maneuver as he's torrented, nullified, and slaughtered by Team Spirit. Does he have buyback? He does.
Everything is available for Team Spirit. Hey,
Schofield trying to de-ward, man.
you need to let it go. I don't think it's time to fight. You don't have the tools to deal with the Tidehunter. This overfarmed TB who has a BKB. There are no abilities that go through magic immunity, so you just have to let it go. Pipe up by Tidehunter.
I might just be calling it soon, honestly. Shredding through a block boat. It is just continual.
Oh, Whisper.
Whisper outplays it. This time, Toronto Tokyo not quite perfectly on the mark, but they turn back onto Schofield. Minus armor hit. Arena's there onto Collapse with the spear and the Meteor Hammer. But Schofield has dropped to Mira. Who's this on the left? K1. Chased down. Good spear again from Whisper. Team Spirit trying to get themselves across here to handle the Slark with
no
Shadow
bounces
Dance
left.
ready. He does get into that invis form. A Winter's Curse though. 3 heroes surrounding Chris Luck. Nullified again. The Necro just not accomplishing anything. And Beast Coast called GG. Not a chance in that game. Incredibly one-sided. Team Spirit taking the 2-0 victory over BC.
This game reminds me of Virtus.pro against EG yesterday, where they got completely outclassed. Team Spirit from start of this game, and this Toronto-Tokyo Kunkka was on point. Yeah, it was a good game for him. They set him up, even though he's...